Revelation 12, starting in verse 3. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his heads. His tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman which was ready to be delivered, for to devour her child as soon as it was born. And she brought forth a man-child, who was to rule all nations with the rod of iron. And her child was caught up unto God and to his throne. And the woman fled into the wilderness, where she hath a place prepared of God, that they should feed her there 1,260 days. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world, who was cast out into the earth, and the angels were cast out with him. This is today in Stellarium, focusing on Saturn. We see Saturn in conjunction with Mercury. From yesterday and today, someone sent to me that there is a sign of war, and coincided with the Trump announcement. I do not know about that. But what I want to look at here is the next few days with Saturn as the focal point, how all the planets, sun and moon, are going to come together around Saturn. Saturn is the middle of this sign that has to do with the dragon who is going to devour the children. So if we move this up, you're going to see the steady process in the conjunction of the planets all around Saturn. Okay, we are coming upon now the first day of Hanukkah. We have right here, we have Saturn, Mercury, Venus, and the Sun. And it's not until the 14th that we see the moon coming into the picture now. And it's here then on the 17th that this amazing sign begins to appear. Once we hit the 18th, the moon has gone past. So we have a time frame within this 17th day. Now if we move up the hours, it's almost as though we can see the movement. The moon moves quickly through. Okay, there's something I wanted to say to you guys, and I've been looking at the beginning of Hanukkah, which is even the day before Hanukkah, 923 Kislev 23. And coming up on December 11th, we have the 100-year anniversary of the liberation of Jerusalem. We have the 8-year anniversary of the Nobel Peace Prize. December 10th, 2009 was Kislev 23. So we have the Hebrew calendar, but it's almost to the day also on the Gregorian calendar from December 10th to December 11th, 8 years to the day. But then another thing that came into play with the Obama Nobel Peace Prize was the Obama speech on nuclear proliferation in Prague that he made on April 5th, 2009. And this was part of the reason he was chosen for the Nobel Peace Prize. And I did a search on that as far as number of days. And it's 8 years to the day from the Nobel Peace Prize. But from that Obama nuclear proliferation speech, April 5th, 2009, it is 8 years, 8 months, and 8 days to Kislev 23, 923, December 11th and 12th, 2017. So we have this unbelievable conjunction of 8 years, then we have 8 years, 8 months, 8 days. This is 80 days from the September 23rd sign. 80 days from the September 23rd sign. And we are looking at, from the Trump announcement on Jerusalem, a 7-day warning to the beginning of Hanukkah. So what we see in Revelation 12 is that the child is caught up, and there's this war that is going on, and so we don't know when will the child get caught up, when will the war end and Satan be cast out of heaven, what is going to happen when, but we have these signs that are appearing on and just before Hanukkah, and we may be looking at rapture at the beginning of Hanukkah. We do not know. And so I just want to share with you guys that, with this Trump announcement, we have a 7-day warning to the beginning of Hanukkah. I mean, that may be it. That may be what we need. I mean, if there is a sign of war and coming Holocaust and coming genocide and coming, nuclear war or World War III or whatever you want to call it, Great Tribulation that is coming, I mean, that sign of Donald Trump's announcement and the backlash that is going to be coming worldwide against America, against Israel, that may be enough. And maybe God's warning, the 7-day last Trump Noah warning. We have the sign of the dragon that appears on the 17th. But we don't know at what point the rapture may happen. The rapture may happen before. And the sign of the red dragon is the sign of the incarnation. And I mean, it's within a week's time, between the beginning and the end of Hanukkah, so many things could happen and may happen or will happen. So we have everything coming together, leading us to this time of Hanukkah. And whether it's at the beginning, the middle, or the end, I think that the time of our departure has been revealed, and we remain vigilant, we remain ready, remain filled with the oil of the Holy Spirit, and pray for mercy upon this world. Stay close to Jesus. Stay ready. He is coming. I pray you are blessed.